Guys, welcome back to Medieval Dynasty, and as you may have seen by the thumbnail, from the voting, well, you guys trolled me pretty darn good. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right here. So this is just as I was getting ready to start recording. 121 votes. I was hoping for just like 50 votes, and you guys came through with the votes. But boy, did you troll me. I mean, look at that. 121 votes, 50-50, but if you look closely, actually with 121 votes, it can't be dead even. If you look closely, the restart is just a little bit ahead of continuing. And I'll be honest with you, if it ended at 50-50, I was going to just restart anyways, because I kind of wanted to myself. And most of the comments, I would say like 95% of the comments were, restart. There were a couple comments that says, no, please continue. But yeah, we're going to be restarting. So yes, new game. We are in the version, as you see in the bottom left-hand corner, the public test version, as it still is. Let's go into customize. So we're going to 4 days per season. Like I said before, you can actually go up to 30. That's a long season. That could be kind of challenging in a way. So yeah, 4 days per season. Yes, taxes, we're going to multiply that up to 2. So, wasn't that difficult to pay taxes on 3 days per season. Doubling the taxes, well, you're like, well, that's doubling the taxes. But don't forget now, I got 4 extra days in the year to collect the cash. We want events on. I'm not going to do any of the limited stuff. We're going to leave that all there. I know I kind of picked on Ray Samir for having bad stamina, and boys are going to be bad to begin with because we're not going to have any skills. Food multiplier, wood multiplier, we're going to keep that the same. Spoiling food, yes. Animal hit multiplier. I'm actually going to go up on that to 1.5. I'm going to get a little bit more hit points, so it's going to take a little bit more to go ahead and down the animals. Animal damage multiplier, no thanks. Poisoning, that's not much of an issue, so we'll leave that on. And temperature, that wasn't much of an issue either, so we'll leave that on as well. So let's go ahead, and I think we're all set, right? 2 times. So the only thing we're changing is we're going from 3 to 4 days per season. Doubling the taxes that we're going to have to owe to Unigost. And just giving the animals a little bit more health in a way. So let's go ahead and start the game. So when we get to Unigost, I'm probably going to skip most of the conversation. Most of you probably already seen it, but we'll wait to get there. But there is an intro to here, so here it is.
I used to have a simple life. Whatever needed doing round the farm, I'd do it. Being the eldest son, it's tough. But at least we had a living, and our plates were never empty. Then the war came. I lost everything overnight. The last thing I remember is Father pushing me away, yelling for me to run, to live. At first, I didn't know what to do. Then, I remembered. A story my mother once told me. A story about my uncle, Jordan. He made a modest fortune up north, in a peaceful valley far away from the war. For weeks I held on to that thought, until the valley from my mother's stories. I could see it. This is where I can start a new life.
Gosh darn it, we're going to start a new life. In a new place, and a new wife. Inga was a great wife, fine young lady, skill of 10 in farming right off the bat. I mean, I couldn't ask for something better to start with, but yep. New location. Yeah, new location. And yeah, hopefully we can find yourselves a new wife. So yeah, we're starting here at the wonderful little spawn point. Hornica Gostovia. Let's go ahead and talk to the Castilian, Unigost. We're going to go ahead and talk to him. So like I said, I'm not going to go through the whole conversation. This is the first time watching. I'm pretty much going to go over what the conversation's about. So we're going to come down here, and hopefully they haven't changed this. But pretty much I'm going to come down here, talk to this guy, and Unigost is going to say, well, wait, who are you? I'm going to explain that I'm the nephew of... I say Lorden, but it sounds like they say Jordan in the intro. And he's going to say, oh, okay, and I'm here looking for my uncle, and he's going to say, well, I'm a little bit too late because my uncle has passed on, but he did build a tavern here in town, and I'm like, oh, so I can have the tavern and maybe live here? No, the tavern has changed hands because our uncle passed away 2 years ago. So I just asked for some advice. He says I can build anywhere. I don't have to pay for land or anything. I just have to pay taxes on the buildings and the farmland that I have. And he's going to give me my uncle's hammer. So yeah, he's going to say, hey stranger, what brings you to our village? You don't look like a merchant or a pilgrim. No, I'm Racemir is my name, and I came from the south looking for my uncle Lorden. In his old home, they called him Lorden the Rasman. So yeah, he's going to say yes, he knows him, but I'm too late. I'm afraid, and I'm going to say why, what happened to my uncle. And he's going to say he kind of went on an adventure, and they're not really sure how he got killed, but the wolves kind of finished him off in a way as well. Well, at least I have a place to stay, but tell me, where is my uncle? Yeah, owners. So don't get your hopes up, my friend. Ownership changed after Lorden died, and there's no one left who would recognize a debt towards a distant relative of him. Alright, so we continue. Gone is gone, the past is forgotten. So what happened? How did he die? And yeah, he's going to say, bandits ambushed him and slaughtered him. My uncle's dead. His wealth is gone. I came all the way for nothing. And you can say, don't say that. Don't give up hope. I can craft simple tools. I can collect my necessities from the wilderness. All that good stuff. So he's telling me that I can do all this wonderful stuff. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get a move on here. So one thing I'm going to do here, because let's see, if I go into here, yeah, it's going to show me all this stuff. If I go to inventory, all right, so if I go to skills, it's trying to show me how to do things, which I think we know how to do. Management, yes, we know how to do that. And then technology, we know how to do that. All right, so I think we got pretty much set. So the only thing we got to do is a new beginning. So it's showing me everything I need to do for chapter 1 of my dynasty. There are people that have quests here. So yeah, series 1, we built our dynasty. Well, it was a dynasty. We built it right around here, did pretty well. I did like the location of it, just that it's a little hilly. We're going to go to a different location. We're actually going to come right over in this general area right here. Somewhere in here. We're close to these 3 villages here, not too far from Denica, and really not too far from Boruru and Gostovia, but quite a ways from Jezerica and Hornica. I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. Now, there's people with side quests here. Not too worried about that. We're going to go ahead and get right into building. That is a neat trick. Ah, Swidden! That's my son from Series 1. That is weird. The first person I kind of run into is my kind of forgotten son. Anyways, yeah, so you can kind of see the things we have to do there. Obviously, I need to go build a house. Wait, did he give me my hammer? Yes, he did. All right, let's go ahead and put that into my... No, that goes into my 3 slot. What am I talking about? All right, so what do I have to start off with? Not much. You can see everything. A wooden hammer, simple torch, some clothing, apples, dried meat. I get 20 dried meat, 2 oat rolls, and 50 coins. Well, that's a lot of good stuff. I need some sticks. Some sticks, stones, all that good stuff. And we'll get the logs when we get over there. Now, the only thing, if I remember, that's over there, it could be, I don't want to say an issue, is... Yeah, the trees over there kind of suck, meaning they're all birch trees. And the reason why I say that, birch trees, you only get 2 logs per tree, unlike these wonderful trees. I think these are oak trees. So, yeah, you get 4 logs most of the time from them. Sometimes only 3, but most of the time 4. So I am collecting sticks. At our first house, I'm not going to build it out of logs. It's going to be made out of sticks. Well, it's going to be made out of, as a structure, it's going to be logs, but it's going to be sticks. I'm not going to do log everywhere, because that's not going to be our main house. We didn't keep the other one that long either. So, yeah. I don't plan in this series to do a lot of work at night, like I did in the first series, because in the first series we were trying to learn everything, see what everything does, so when we started the second series, we can kind of see what we need to be doing. Alright, I think I should be able to craft a axe. There we go. Perfect. And my axe, where's my axe? My axe goes in my 2 slot. Alright, Peanut, stop picking up stones. We're not building knives yet. You got to go build at your house first. And make sure you collect enough straw because the roof is going to be straw. So I kind of hope to do a lot of my work with Rolnica, Branica, and Baranica. Meaning that's where we're going to go sell a lot of stuff, maybe buy a lot of stuff. Oh, I already got a skill point. It's crucial in the beginning to activate those as soon as you can because, as you can see, 1 skill point plus 1 skill point. So as I do more, I'm actually getting double the points now. Instead of just 1, I'm actually getting 2. So I got to put points in that as soon as I can. There's some buildings I'm not going to build, like the first Craftsman hut. The Craftsman hut is everything that you can build right here. So I don't want to waste logs and stuff like that. But if I may have to build it to get building skill points to move on further down the tree. So I'm not quite sure if I... So I'm going to try to avoid building that. But my first goal here in the first day of spring... I don't need to drink water. Get my house built and maybe head up to a village and talk to some people. Start working on... I'm not going up there to get workers, but I got to get them up to 70%. So when I am ready, I can just go up there and just grab some people. And maybe once I start going to villages, I can check out their skill points and maybe get lucky enough like I did with Rosalinda in the first series. And have someone that has a high skill set in something. The first worker I want is going to be for the woodshed. Yes, the woodshed. So we can get someone that just keeps cutting down trees. Please keep cutting down trees because logs. Logs. The farming, I'm going to try to do a lot myself the first go around so I can get a lot of farming skill points so we can get all that stuff up and running. Now the main thing, like in Series 1 when the game first came out, for the first, was it like week or so, whatever it was, when you created a field, you just had to plow the field and that actually acted as manure and plowing. We didn't need manure as a fertilizer when we first started, but now I need it. It's going to be crucial to the... I can make a field, but I'm not going to be able to plant anything without manure. I kind of hope they change that to where you can make a field without manure and things will still grow, just that the yield's going to be like really, really terrible. Yep, just grab some sticks on your way there. Stop picking up stones because you only can carry 35 kilograms now, not 70. So, yeah, I want to do a lot of the farming myself in the beginning. So I think, hopefully I can get through springtime with just collecting food. I can actually even get through summer on food because of berries, but berries don't give you much food. But we'll try to find a way to do so. And the first crop I want to plant, obviously, is cabbage, because cabbage and meat is such an easy recipe to make pottage, and it does really, really good. Because we're going to be doing a lot of hunting to get our hunting skills up. And, of course, cabbage is, cabbage is easy. We're going to get tons of cabbage. Oh, I'm carrying too much already. That's not good. Let me go in here and actually just make some knives. I can make 4 knives. That'll get my weight down, because I'm carrying rocks and stuff. I shouldn't have collected all that stuff right off, because I think I need about 6 logs to build my first house. There we go. Now I can run again. So a lot of things I got to get used to again, meaning I had a lot of skill points in stamina drain, food drain, water drain, all that. So I got to be careful of that the first couple seasons until I get used to it. Oh, hello. But there's nothing here? Alright, nothing here. Where am I exactly at this point? Not far enough. Not far enough, my friends. We are going further. So we're going over to the other mouth of the river. The only thing I got to be careful of is that a boar right there. So yeah, there are some boars down here in this general area, but where I'm going to be building, I don't think so. I was going by my memory from running through here once in a while when we were doing quests. Also kind of interesting, I'm noticing I think I just got scared of my own shadow. At the top of the screen where it shows the seasons on the base game, I said it is the base game, but on standard settings you can see the marks where the days were. Seems like all the marks are gone up there, so hopefully I got that set to 4 days. So where we're going to be building is a lot more flatter, so where we built before over there was kind of up on a hill increase. That's why we built all the main houses on the flat land. Made it a little bit easier and made it look nicer. I think it's relatively... Yes, I think this is it. I remember just crossing through here once. I'm like, I think if I restart, it'll be right in here. So we're not too far from some trees. Is this where I want to build? Yeah, right in here. So, bam, bam, bam. We got 3 villages. Technically 4. There's no name for this village yet. I'm not really sure why they didn't give a name to that village. But anyways, yeah, we got 3 villages right here. Rolnica, I may go there first, try to find myself a young wife. Have no idea. Even Denica is not that far. The bridge is just like right here, so I can cross the bridge, get right up to Denica. I mean, if we looked where we built before, it's not that much farther. But these 2 towns are a little bit further away. And of course, Hornica and Jezreka are quite a ways away. Alright, so let me grab my axe. And come up here to this wonderful tree right here, because this will give me plenty of logs. Oh, they're maple trees, not oak. And Racemir, yeah, is out of breath. Out of breath. So, bison right up the hill. Okay. Yeah, so... Like I was going to be saying, I don't want to work too much at nights like I did the first time. Because we were just trying to figure out how the game mechanics work and everything. And we kind of just, I don't want to say bullied my way all the way up the ladder. You know, researching everything. The first night here, maybe the first night, maybe the first 2 nights, I may work the night, but most of the time I think I'm going to try to make myself sleep. Oh, yeah, we're getting fat. Yep. Way too fat. Alright, yep, we got to go ahead and drop some of this stuff. And it's going to be some logs here. And we're going to drop 2 of them. So I can build myself a house. I do believe, yeah, those logs will stay there. So it doesn't matter where I place this first house, because this house is just going to be a temporary, just to get my little settlement started. And I think right in here will be good. Let's go in here and, whoops, that's not where I want. Doesn't matter, Peanut. Just place it on down, get yourself some weight off you. And now hammer time. Yeah, so I don't want to be doing a lot of work at night, so we're going to kind of take our time a little bit more. If I have to work at night, though, like the first season or 2, then I will, because of taxes. I'm not going to have workers. I have to do a lot of work myself, which I am fine with. That sounded weird. Out of sticks, out of logs. All right, that's no problem. We can go ahead and gather a whole bunch of stuff. While I'm thinking about it, though, let me go ahead and grab some of these. Because like I said, the one thing I don't have right now is a good amount of food. And I do need a good amount of sticks as well. Let me just come over here. I don't know if this really matters, but we'll just, hopefully it's far enough away from everything. Yeah, I remember the animal traps. Oh yeah, animal traps. Alright, so chop down some trees. So this is what I'm saying about the birch trees. I'm going to get like 2 logs per. A couple things I do want to go over though from the last series, because I know some people made some comments. I want to explain a few things. So someone did mention I did not need to build a storage shed up by the mine, because the workers will just put in the storage way back at your village. They must have missed the episode why I built the storage shed there in the very beginning, because I was planning on doing some of the mining myself, and that means when my inventory got full, I would have to go all the way back to the village to drop it off. So that is why I built the storage shed there. So if I ever wanted to go into mine and mine myself, I could just load up on a whole bunch of iron ore and then go out to the storage shed and build, not build there, but place my stuff in storage. Will I do that again? The mine is just up over the hill, and honestly, we didn't do that much mining. We did it first, when we first got the first iron pick, and that was it. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go do a whole bunch of mining, so Also in this series, I want to spread out the house a little bit more, all the buildings a little bit more, so not so cluttered. When I do the animal buildings, I'm probably going to put them in a little bit of a square, and then probably put the fence around all four. So kind of like box them in. So hopefully that kind of works in my favor, if you kind of get what I'm trying to say there. Build your first house. Yes, we're working on that. It's going to feel kind of weird to see all these skill points coming in rather fast at the beginning. I should be collecting the feathers as well, because now to make arrows I need feathers. But really I just want to get the house built. Actually, since I'm here, let me quick save. Yeah, so you guys came through on the voting. I appreciate that. And also making comments about why you wanted what you voted for. And like I said, even though the voting was equal, a lot of the comments about restarting or continuing were mostly people saying, yeah, restart, restart. I know some people were having some issues with their villagers or family members. That's why they had to restart. Yeah, I'm unaware of some of those problems that you guys are talking about. But you know what? Early access. Welcome to early access. So this first night here, I probably am just going to go around gathering sticks and stones and making a whole bunch of knives. And then we'll go sell them. Should have enough straw to build a house here. Or the roof. It's like the Three Little Pigs. Some huff and puff and blow your house down. Oh, I'm out of logs. Alright. Yep, out of breath. I'm used to that, Racemir. Very used to that. Alright, so now I just need some more logs, which means cut down a few more trees. If Racemir can gather his breath. So, you know, like a wash tub, am I going to build that? Probably not. We didn't really use it back in the other village. I did the beginning until someone said, you know, you can just go in the river. I'm like, well, I crossed the river, but I wasn't crossing deep enough. So I could just, you know, go ahead and do that. In the beginning, also in the other series, I built a fireplace outside because I went into the house and tried to use the cooking pot and not the fireplace underneath. I'm like, oh, okay. Not that it cost me that much, but, you know, that's what we learned. Hey, extraction. Let's go ahead and put our point into that right away so I can get points a little bit faster. Oh, we are heavy. Food. Yes, I know food is the thing. Food and water. So that is a little bit of, I don't want to say concern, but yes. Chapter 2. Wooden spear. Hunt wild animals. Hunt, survive for a season. Yes, we know that. Wait, Unigos story. I need to go talk to Unigos again. Wooden spear. I think I can make those. I can. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. And that needs to go... Wooden spear. In that slot. My stone knife actually needs to go... into that one right there. Alright, so I don't have anything. Ah, I got a home. I have a home. Put the straw away. I could sell the straw, but I'm going to go ahead and keep it. Is my trap still up? My trap is still up. Let me cut down a few more darn rabbits running around here, which is good. Let me go down and cut down a few more trees. So I can go ahead and make a few more wooden spears. It's been a while since I used a wooden spear to hunt a, you know, kill boars with, but now we got twice as much HP on the animals. I think it used to take 2 hits with the wooden spear, or is it just 1? Either way, I know it's probably going to take 2 now. Nope. Need your axe there, Racemir. There you go. I'm carrying too much. Well, that happens. Let me go ahead and craft. If I craft wooden spears out of logs, does that make me lighter? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Alright, so it is getting, you know, most of the day is probably gone by now. I gotta get used to the bar at the top of the screen now because that is going to be a little bit off. It is, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I better get on up to Rolnica so I can talk to some people and see if there is, okay, I don't have any logs on me, but what I can do, no, I don't want that. I want this. There we go. Make some stone knives to go up with. It's too bad you can't craft and walk at the same time, but there we go. Now my weight's down. So I want to go up there, see if there's any young ladies up there. Start talking to people and look at the workers. Like I said, start going around to the villagers. Even though I'm not ready for any workers, I want to talk to them. Yeah, okay, I need water and stuff. Yeah, start talking to them so I can get, you know, the approval up to 70. So when I am ready, I can just like go to a village and be like, hey, come on over. We're all set. That's kind of the goal, right? Instead of waiting to say, okay, now I need a worker. Now let's go talk to people. I won't be able to flirt with anyone until the approval is at 70%. Is that correct? I think so. I think that's what it is. So I can cross the river here. I mean, really, I could just go right across the river right over here. So I think I'll start learning how to do that. Rolnica, instead of just going over to that island, cross that bridge, go over there, we'll just cross right here in the river. That way I can clean myself because I'm probably a little dirty. And plus when I cross, I can go ahead and give myself a little bit of a drink. So like I said, the things we need to be kind of remind ourselves on is with an extra day in the season, that's an extra day in between of harvest in the fields. And the workers or villagers are still going to require so much food. So much food every day and so much firewood every day. Now let me just grab what's my weight at? Oh, it keeps moving everything around. I don't need to know all this stuff. Oh, I can carry like 10 more kilograms. Gather some stuff. Ooh, survival skill points. No torch in slot. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. There we go. And survival. 2 points in that already. It's going well. So I think the first thing I am going to try to achieve, I guess, for villagers is getting a wife. And depending on what her skill levels are, I could put her to work in whatever field that she's very well qualified on. Tamira. No, it's Irmira. No, just go for now. I think it's... No, yeah, I understand. I'm not trying to get one of these as my wife. I'm trying to... There we go. Show me your wares. Let's come in here and stone knives. So 11 coins each, which, you know, back in the day, you know, if I was still in the last series, I'm like, yeah, whatever. But now it's like, yes, definitely. You know what? And you know, we'll just sell all these sticks and stones as well. There we go. I got to go for now. Just checking out where these villagers are. Whole bunch of people here. Jedwiga. We'll go ahead and talk to you. She's 25. Let's see if she has a minute. I'm not going to say anything to her. I think 25 might be too old for me. She may say that anyways. Working nonstop in a field. Plus 10. That's a good way to start. Nice weather. How have you been lately? Nice weather? Okay, she does not like that. Do you have a minute? Okay, so... Alright, so not that big of a deal. You look like a fine lady, but man, if you're my wife and I got to keep saying that name, it's going to take me some time. She looks like she might be a little bit on the older side. Yeah, she's 54. Alright, so that's not going to quite work. It's a young lad. So Rolnica at this current stage does not have many people. What's your age? You're 15. That's, yeah. Okay. Can I talk to you when you're 15? Sorry, my mom told me not to talk to strangers. Alright, so I guess they got to be 18 before they can talk. I don't think I've ever talked to someone that was like, you know, a teenager. Unless they're 18 or above. I know when we tried to talk to young kids before, they were like, no, I can't talk to you. So, yeah, so it must be 18. Alright. Let me say if... Okay, she's 25. Sorry, but I'm married. Okay, that's fine. Tough job working the field. Yes, it is. Diplomacy. That's all I'm really here for. So, looks like... Am I stuck? No, okay. Whew. I was like, don't get stuck. That's a long ways back. So, yeah, Rolnica. Looking for a wife up here? I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, the only one I could actually talk to... actually, she's 25 as well. Can I say something to a beautiful lady of 25? Sorry, I don't know you well enough yet. Alright, so she didn't say I'm too young for her, so 25? Yeah, I think we're going to be looking for a young lady of 18 or 19. So, my first day in my new area, I guess, our settlement is, we got a house built, came up here, we're talking to some people, we got a worker up here with some decent skills. I mean, 2s and 3s, I can almost put her into anything except for, is that gathering? I think that's gathering. So, the rest of my evening, I'm just going to be collecting sticks and stones. How much coins did I get? I'm up to 187. That's pretty darn good. My food, though. Let me go ahead and eat the good stuff first, I would say. 45 nutrition. That's good enough for there. And you know what? I am going to eat the apples. And some dried meat. They're 97 on that. It helps get some out of my inventory and my weight down. So I'm going to spend the night gathering sticks and stones and make a whole bunch of knives as much as I can. And I think tomorrow we're going to go up to Branica and Baranica, sell the stone knives and talk to a few people. And then probably tomorrow I want to make a hoe tonight as well. And we'll go ahead and make a farmer's field. Going to make it 16 by 16. Might as well make it as big as I can just to get some farming skill points. Just got to remember though, when I plant seed, I can't plant nothing until I buy fertilizer first this time. Can't get by in doing that. So, yeah, I got a lot of stone knives to make. I'll see you in the morning and hopefully, yeah, we'll be heading up here to talk to a few people. Six o'clock of day 2 of spring, year number 1, and we're up here in, it's Branica, right? Well, you wouldn't know. Yeah, it's Branica, not Baranica. That's where we are. I have been making stone knives all night long, and let me tell you, taking the journey up from our house up to Branica, in the middle of the night, there are boars in this general area, and there are boars everywhere in here. But that's pretty much about it. How many stone knives did I end up making? Let's go. 37. I made 37. Well, let's see what we can do here. It's just 6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm not sure if they're up yet. No, they're not. What we have up here, we got a couple of workers. Nothing too spectacular here. So we just got to wait for the seamstress to wake up. While we're waiting, so technology. I did unlock a few things last night. Boy, research storage. I am going to need that. Not hunting, not food. But we unlocked the workshop. The workshop I'm not going to build because the workshop is, I could do everything without the workshop. But I have unlocked sewing number 1, which is kind of interesting. I will build that just to get some building technology going. Because if I build that, I might get enough to do the resource building and work our way to the woodshed, which is kind of important. So also in skills, not crafting knowledge, huh? Haven't crafted enough yet? Really? Okay, haven't crafted enough yet. Survival knowledge, though, 3 points. I already got 3 points into survival. Probably the first thing I'm going to do, though, is unlock this time, which is help me find the mushrooms, feathers, herbs, and like my arrows and wooden spears when I throw them. Diplomacy, yeah, well, that's the sucker there. Farming, haven't done yet, obviously. Hunting, nothing there yet. And extraction, well, we're working on that. We are working on that. While we're waiting for her to wake up, we'll come over here and talk to these fine young fellows. Do you have a minute? Hunting tips. All right, that works. And is he a gossiper? He does not like to gossip. All right, so okay, we'll go for now. And you, do you have a minute? The noble walking by and working nonstop in the field. Yeah, okay, he's neutral in that, which is better. Working in the field, that's +2. And nice weather we're having. He likes that. Okay. How about the noble passing through here? All right. Didn't really care too much about that. All right. It's a start. It's a slow start. Oh, she woke up. Where did she go? She's already over here. She is already over here. So not much going on here for anyone to possibly marry. Show me your wares. And really, we're just here to sell you as many stone knives as you will accept. So that brings our cash up to 594, which is really good. Oh, I did make a wooden hoe last night as well. Which at first you look different than in the first series. Maybe she doesn't. Oh, I can run again. What was I going to say? I don't remember now. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, the wooden hoe. I said, yeah, we'll just get into farming tomorrow. Yeah, then I started realizing in the middle of the night, I'm like, wait a minute, is that a blueprint I gotta, research or something? No, it is not. It is not. So the work shed, like I said, building the work shed is everything you can do here. So I'm not going to bother building it. So there's the mine. I'll probably go back to the same mine. Will I put a storage building up here? Maybe not, because our house is just down over the hill there. So if I do mine, it's not too far for me to go back and forth. And in the future, there will be thievery. So I don't know if I want to have buildings up here where they can steal from. I don't know how far off that's going to be at this point. Yep, we got to go on down here. I do need to kill... Yeah, I need to do one of those. Sorry. Give me a wooden spear back. No, I don't. I just want the rabbit. So I just need to survive for a season. So the other quest I have to do is a side quest, which I got to go see Unigos, because apparently since I built my house now, I forgot even what storyline number 1 is with him. I don't remember. Put my wooden spear away, but my hunting skills must have gone up there, right? All right, let's see if there's any young ladies running around here that would be interested in having a courtship at some point with Racemir. We'll come right on down to here. A lot of people here. We do got... That's a fine skilled worker right there. And over here, because I didn't get to see, we gotta wait for Racemir to get his breath back. Ingrata. That'd be interesting, because our first wife was Inga. Ingrata. She's 25, though. I mean, that's not bad, but... Alright, you know what? No, let's Lugrata. Let's go talk to her. She's 21. You are a worker, though. How old are you? You're 25. So there's young ladies everywhere here, but not... I know I'm looking for someone more my age. You are 22. And Norman is a worker. Let's see if he has a minute. Have you heard any gossip lately? Oh, he does not like that. And now he doesn't want to talk anymore. Alright, so... Whew. Not many young ladies around here. There's someone... Must be young... Where was that person? Are they over the hill or something? Someone's running down. No, it's a dude. It's not going to work out for me. And out here in the farm fields. And she's 36. I'm definitely going to be too young for her. Wow. So 3 towns I'm striking out. Denica. I think I'll have to go to Denica. While I'm here, though, I need to find... Yeah, so cabbage seed. Cabbage seed is something I'm going to need. And manure. Are y'all finding a seat to sit down in? Norbert is just going to be wool and stuff. He does have cabbage seed, and he does have fertilizer. Alright, so... 37 cabbage seed is 592 coins. Yikes. You know, I'm just one person right now. Let's go with 15. And can I buy 15 fertilizer? Cabbage seed is in the summer, right? It can be planted in the spring and collected in the summer, or planted in the summer and collected in the autumn. Okay. Thank you very much. I'm going to get right on that. Right on that. I got plenty of work to do now. Survive for a season. So the other side quest we got is the Unigos story, talk to Unigos. So I got a Survivor season and go talk to Unigos, which is going to be put on hold because I want to do some farming and probably building the sewing room just because I want to get my building up. The other thing I need to do though is, oh yeah, food. Roasted meat, will eat that. And the oat roll will eat that. That should be good enough for now. Alright, head on home. Hopefully we have no problem doing that, although Racemir, yeah, he's got problems. I know a lot of you said, oh, you should have gone with unlimited stamina. You know, it would be nice. I'm not going to sit here and say that wouldn't be nice. It would be nice, but it's part of the game. I'm going to try to do it as part of the game. Nothing wrong with doing it either way. Just the way I'd like to do it. The only thing I can be careful of is running into quick save. Running into a boar. So there's nothing around here, huh? An old cart and nothing I can do about it. Well, I really thought I was going to find at least someone that was 18 or 19 as a young lady in one of those 3 villages to start with, but apparently not. So I could go up to Denica, but the good news is the cabbage, yeah, the cabbage is a springtime. I don't know. See what happens when you get workers and they do all the work for you and you don't really pay attention to what's going on in your farming fields. Yeah, that's what kind of happened to me in the other series. Yeah, you kind of forget what is planted when and where. Well, we know where. When it's planted, I should say. So where do I want to put the field for the first time? Well, I think we're just going to put it down by the river a little bit. Not where I want the fields for the future. But I'm just going to put the farm field over here, I think. Because there's nothing growing over here. And all the way up there is going to be building. Now, like the sewing room, I'm going to build today as well. I don't really care where it goes. Because that's a building that will be demolished later on as well. Alright, so we don't need the spear anymore. Let's go ahead and, no, not tab, right here, and let's build a field. It doesn't matter the size of it. That will look kind of weird. 8 by 6, 9 by 6. 8 by 8. No. 8 by 8. Yes, I know that. Thank you. An 8 by 8, not bad one to start off with. Alright, grab our nice little wooden hoe. And get our farming skills up and get this cabbage planted. So start storing the meat instead of cooking it. Can I get that far? I mean, we're only in day 2 of day 4 of spring here. So I'm going to have some pottage when it comes time. So I have to do some hunting and start collecting some meat. Now, I thought about making a 16 by 16 just to get my farming skills up, but like I said, I don't want the farming fields over here, I don't think. Right now we're just getting a farming field in to get some farming skill points and to be able to plant our cabbage. Food storage. That's kind of key. Another building I'm going to need to build either way. So our building skills should be able to go up with a sewing room and a food storage. Because I'm hoping to be able to unlock the other houses before I have to build any. And I'm definitely going to just try to put all my workers in there instead of... Like last time we built the log house, my starter house. And then I moved out into the new house and moved people into that house. But I'm hoping just to move everyone to a nice house. That way I don't have to keep moving them around. And I think I may have the same concept of I'm the only one that's going to have the really nice house. Barn. Wow, I got a lot of stuff unlocked here. Did they make this stuff easier? I don't remember unlocking that many things that quick before. I really don't remember. Then again, when the game first came out, some things were not in the game as of yet, so maybe that's why things are unlocking. So now I got 3 buildings to build. That was food storage. Did we unlock storage? Let's go to technology, resource building. 50 points, I'm at 27. But I'll get that from building for sure. Hunting, we haven't done hardly anything. Farming. It was 5 points to get food storage, huh? And 10 points to get a barn. Okay. So sewing number 1 and tavern. Tavern doesn't really mean much to me at this current stage. Alright, oh, you know what I don't... Yeah, I cannot do the fertilizer because I need a bag. I need leather. Which means hunting. Let's go in here and... Let's see, let's put away... Where's my wooden hoe? We'll put that away. What do we got here? Cabbage seed, fertilizer... fur and sticks, we'll put those away. Collect my webbit and trap. Food storage. Should I build food storage or should I, I got 2 more days to plant the cabbage, right? That's the key thing about 4-day seasons. Let's go ahead and do some building because I think that's going to be kind of key. So food storage, storage is resource, no, there it is, 8 logs. Well, that means 4 trees, right? And this is another building. I hope I don't fall into this thing where these buildings don't matter, just place them anywhere, then later on I'm upset the way I place things. I have a kind of an idea, but then again, my ideas go. They change pretty darn quick. And just keep my eye. Oh no, I broke my axe. I need some stone. Any stone here? 1 stone. Don't make me go down to the river. I did not collect any stone around here when I was making knives last night. Alright, so down... that's too big of it. That's not a stone. That's a rock. Seriously? My kingdom for a rock. There we go. So the woodshed is the main thing I want to get going here. And maybe with that we'll get ourselves a worker. Once I get myself a woodshed, I will be definitely looking for a villager to come work there. Or a wife, whatever comes first, but I think the villager would come first. Because with a villager, I just need to get my approval up to 70%. For a wife, I got to get my approval up to 70%, and then talk to her. How did you miss that tree, Racemir? I just got to ask that. I should be collecting the feathers, I know, but my priorities are out of whack in a way. Alright, so resource buildings. So, yeah, as before, I'm going to try to put like all the work buildings together and all the homes together, in a way. In a way. Yeah, resource building. Let's just go ahead and plop it down. That's food storage. Yeah, I'm building food storage. That's what I'm doing, not resources. Because I don't have enough to do resources. Or regular storage. That's regular storage. Food storage, yeah, food storage. That's kind of key because the food will last longer in there. And there we go. Why did it say straw? Was it actually on the roof? So the door requires straw and logs, alright? So if I can get this built quick enough, instead of building a sewing room today, I think we'll grab our spears and we'll go out and start killing some boars. I need some leather. And I think I can make the leather pouch here, right? Yeah, simple bag, leather, 3 leather. Yeah, I can do that. We can do that. So I can place the manure down and also start planting the cabbage. It says birch tree. Hit the flippin' birch tree. The good thing about the birch trees in the early building stages, though, is when you hit the log, you're getting a lot of sticks. Oh, my hammer's about ready to break, so let's go ahead and just do it now. So you get a lot of sticks, so it kind of helps you out with picking up sticks everywhere. Now, there goes my hammer that we originally have. Oh wait, that was my uncle's hammer. Disappointed there. So these trees won't be here in the future. Well, they won't be here now, but I will remove the stumps at some point. And as for the woodshed will be placed in the woods itself because from what I've been told, it's going to have like a working radius where the workers will actually go around. So it's not like if you place the woodshed out in the middle of here, there's not many trees for them to go around. It's the working area around the woodshed that matters. So placing that somewhere out in the woods a little bit is fine. And the walking distance doesn't matter because once they working hours start, they don't actually have to be at the shed. They already start gathering, if that makes sense. That's the way it is right now anyways. Oh, I'm stinky. Yeah, so I crossed the river a couple times, but I didn't cross in deep enough areas to give myself a bath. But right now it doesn't matter because I'm not really going to talk to anyone. Let me grab some sticks. That's my house. But once I get a few buildings down, I can start to see the size of the area. It's hard to get a good judgment, at least for me anyways, of how big of an area it actually is, or small of an area it might actually be. But this is good getting the food storage up because putting it in my own storage in the house that only has a capacity of 50 kilograms, I would definitely go through them pretty darn quick. Alright, so I need more logs. So I can kind of see the perimeter of the area I want to build. So the forest line itself is kind of like in a U shape around here. My village is not going to be nearly that big. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to put a palisade around it or just a stone wall. Or a combination of both. Right now I may just go with a stone wall. For the meaning of we don't really need defense, and by putting up a palisade you kind of block your view of everything, which I would like to see the view. Alright, hammer. Oh, those require nothing but logs? Man. Logs, 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 and straw. Let's put the hammer away, and there should be some straw down here. Yep, well, it's actually reed, not straw. Okay, we'll just grab some, and I'll have to finish the food storage later. That might be a project I finish at nighttime, because I want to go out and hunt some boars. I don't want to do that at nighttime. Gotta start getting that meat in, so when summer comes, I'll have a good amount of raw meat, and of course we'll have some cabbage. I can start making some pottage. And as we know, pottage is good enough. That way I don't have to buy food. Season number 1, yeah, we were buying food for a little bit. But then once I learned, it's like, oh yeah, this is how you do this? Alright, we got it. Ah, survival. Skills. Nope, wrong one. Survival. So survival sense. Yep, that's going to help me find my wooden spears after I throw them. Arrows. Plantain. So when I lose my health, yeah, because that's going to have. Oh, wait a minute. Before you go anywhere, Peanut, how about grabbing a drink of water? All right, I definitely want to get up and get some hunting done today because I need that leather pouch. Just a little farm field, that's all we really need. And the logs I'll take care of at nighttime. But by building this, build a barn as well. And the sewing room. I don't really need the sewing room, do I? Ah, flax. I should be thinking about flax as well. Alright, so how much food do I got left in my inventory? Probably not much. Alright, well, we eat not all of it. Am I going to eat all of it? No, that's good enough. Alright, so how many wooden spears do I got? 5 wooden spears. Alright, let's go see if we can find ourselves some boars. Shouldn't be too bad. Bison? No. Let's not be stupid. Matter of fact, speaking of stupid, quick save. Well, I think we found my first target. So the question is now, with animals with 1.5 hit points that we did, how many wooden spears will it take? Now, it's been a while since I used a wooden spear, so this ought to be interesting. Okay. Not too bad. That'll work. I may need to carry more wooden spears. At least I got 3 of them back. 2 leather, 4 meat. That is pretty darn good. We're just going to go out and get enough leather to make myself a couple pouches. But it's good to know. I mean, were those all headshots? I mean, the first one really wasn't. Where's all your buddies? Usually travel in a pack. Is that one right? No, that's not one. You know what usually happens is you get so concentrated looking at one spot, they come out from somewhere else. Hello, boars. You were all here this morning. that one? No, it's not. Oh, there they are. One at a time, please. Thought I heard one running behind me. Well, I can see we got some clay over here. What? Oh, because that's the first time I lost health. That's why it was showing me that. Yeah, I don't have that many spears. Is that one charging me? Better not be. How many spears do I get back? Ah, good. Most of them. Most of them. I do have a wooden spear down here, so I did miss one. Apparently. Where is it? I see it. I'm just looking around for the other boar. Where did he go? Where? There he is. Alright, Peanut. This time, some headshots would be good. You know what? Just in case, because I do have some broad... yeah, we'll just take one of those just to get us up there. I don't know what this one's doing here. Oh, can you just stand still for a little bit? How many was that? Was that 3 or 4? Someone did say the foxes will attack if you... I just want my... I need my wooden spear. Go away. I don't have enough wooden spears to deal with you right now. You know what? Let's be smart. Let's grab the wooden spears first. Come on, race him here. Come on, get up, get. Jeez, why? Yeah, I should have just left it. I should have left that boar there and went and got the other one, but no. You're like, hey, he's not going to come back for a second or two. I was wrong. Wow, he's really after me, isn't he? Oh, that wasn't good. Okay, he doesn't like crossing the road? Well, now I know you don't like crossing the road. I might use that to my advantage. Wooden spear. Oh, that is really nice. While I'm at it, any broadleaf plantain around here? You know, leave the foxes alone. Leave the foxes alone. Oh, there's plenty of broadleaf plantain around here. Alright, so how do we do here, food-wise? 18 meat. That's pretty darn good. I got enough broadleaf plantain on me now. Alright, so I'm going to put the wooden spear away, grab my axe, and start chopping down some trees because I need a lot of logs to finish food storage. And I can put this meat on in there. And then the third day of spring. Almost said summer. Resource storage. Everything is just coming undone right now, which is good. It's good. A lot of building to do. But I got to start really thinking about exactly where I want some of these buildings. Although these buildings that we're building, like I said, will be coming down in the future. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, third day of spring. Definitely want to get the cabbage planted. So we got some manure. We got some cabbage. If I make enough coins, then I'll maybe buy some more. Or just wait until summer. Because I can replant again summer. And I can use all the cabbage seed I get from the cabbage I harvest. Then I just have to buy fertilizer. Yeah, because I think I'll have more than enough pottage. Although selling pottage would be good as well, but really stone knives? as we know, pottage doesn't sell for that much more than stone knives, so yeah, I don't know. But our first few days of summer here are just about over. Spring. I got summer in my mind for some reason. But our first 2 days of spring are done in season. It's going to be difficult saying season 2, but it's year 1. You know what I'm trying to say. Actually, let me finish the roof first. Why did I not finish the straw there? I don't know why. So I need 4, 8, 11. Whew, I need 15 more logs to finish this up. And that's what I'm going to do. That's my job for tonight. Finish building up the food storage. And then, am I going to make more stone knives? I don't know. But definitely I'll have the food storage done by first thing in the morning. I may sleep tonight, get my first good nights of rest. And then in the morning, yeah, I can go ahead and make those. Yeah, so I can make, only 2 of them. Ooh, that should be enough. That should be enough. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode and the restart. Yeah, new season. Well, it's always a new season. Spring. Yeah, I can't keep saying new season because it's kind of confusing. New series. Yeah, new series, new season. New life here for Asamir. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you next time right here in Medieval Dynasty. But until then, have a good one.